How to react to when the concussion will happen, because most of mine have happened during a soccer practice or a soccer game, and with how I play, I don't come off the field in a game. So I've learned how, like, I've learned to test, like, you have to do certain tests by a doctor or trainer, and from having multiple concussions, I've learned those tests and how to see if my body, like, if I'm leaning towards concussion or it's just a little head injury. And in mid-game, I have done the concussion, the steps to check and see if you have a concussion or not. With my first concussion, the tests that the athletic trainer and my personal doctor would do were the same, but then once I continued to get head injuries, my personal doctor could tell right away if it was a real concussion or not, or and if it was major or mild. But with the trainer at Schalick, she would I'd make sure she do every single uh, test that she knew to make sure that I either had one or I didn't have one. It's just a rugby helmet, honestly.
Okay.
And I bought it from, I don't know if I got it overseas or if I got it somewhere that rugby is a big sport, but all it is just cushioned. So there's like one big cushion. There's a lot of the big cushions that will take a lot of the impact on the major parts, like the front and back of your head and the sides. And then on the top, there's like little ones where, and it was good for head balls and all that too when I needed to do them. When I actually had the concussions, it was harder for me to do my work sometimes. I mean, I always got it done, but it was harder to deal with the lights, to deal with the classwork. Like looking at the smart boards we have, it bothered me, and I would have to put my head down or have to leave for a little bit. But at first, I had to wear sunglasses to kind of keep that from happening, and that helped a lot. I wasn't able to drive, and when the concussions happened, it was when I was getting my permit, so I wasn't able to do my 6 hours behind the wheel till they were gone. Always had to have sunglasses on me in some form, and I couldn't go on my phone much.
Concussion.
If you get hit in the head hard enough and you know something's wrong, don't just say, okay, I'm fine, I'll let me finish the game. Get it checked as soon as possible, because I never made that mistake of continuing playing. I would always get checked, and if it was bad, like with Schalick, I had to take the day off before one of the playoff games, the day before a game, because I got hit and I wasn't comfortable enough to practice and then play, just in case it would have gotten worse. If they get a bad concussion, get a helmet. I mean, I got made fun of as soon as I first put it on, but that stops pretty soon. And then now at soccer games and soccer tournaments, I see so many more kids with helmets. So, like, as a goalie, if a kid's going up for a head ball and you're coming out, we're supposed to bring our knees up, our one knee up, whichever one they prefer, and kind of use it as a protector for our stomach, but it's a protector for everything, honestly, because that little extension of your knee will keep a good radius around you where no one can hit you. And when your arms go up, keep them by your head.